Hello. Hello. My name is June Maida, and I'm a concerned citizen of Tolland, Connecticut. I have created a short photo video of the proposed Tolland Village area, which is slated to go in between Cider Mill Road and Route 195, beginning around 2017 if it is passed. It includes 8 5-story apartment buildings of 369 apartments. It also includes a hotel. The lot would be behind the mobile station, and currently the zoning laws have to be changed to accommodate the development of this project. In the village area, we originally wished to have 3.5 stories with 200-foot length of buildings, and the developer would like to have the 5-story buildings with 300-foot frontage. The developer also wants to have less space between the buildings as well as less frontage between the building edge and the roads. So with that in mind, I just wanted to go to the area and see for myself what is going to be different. Okay, the first picture is basically looking out from the proposed road to where Cider Mill Road passes. This is a long view of where the road will be going into the apartment complex, which goes very close to wetlands. From the road, this is where the swimming pond is viewed from the development area. And this is the back corner of the Baptist church, which also hinges upon where the road is going to be. All of these are going to be quite obvious. You're going to see everything that this development represents from this location as well as from the park. To have to view 5-story buildings could be kind of overwhelming, especially for the children. Let's see. Now we're going to go into what it looks like from the park. This is our current view from the gazebo of the woods at Crandall Park across the street. And this is another angle from the gazebo. As you can see, the trees are approximately about the height of where you're going to see the building roofs. And this is going to be the view from the Baptist church is on the right. And once again, this is the road that kind of goes along the back parking lot of the Baptist church as it heads up towards 195. This is the section that we're talking about right now, which is currently all woods and very visible from Crandall Park. As you can see, the buildings are quite large, and the developer would like to have them 5 stories high. And as you can see to the right is where Cider Mill Road is, and Crandall Park is across the street. This is an entry into the development, and on the left is a blue house, which is the one closest to the development. Here we have a very large slope, which the building would be built on top of. So if the slope is already, say, 15 feet high, add another 65 feet to that, and you'll get an idea of how tall this could end up being. The road will be very close to the wetlands. This is where it's going to go through. And these are all intermittent wetlands, and my main concern is about them filling it in to expand the development. These are just some of the topography of the area, which is very hilly, very rocky, and these would all be part of the apartment buildings. And this is the first test hole, which is within 30 feet of the wetlands, which are very boggy. I'm not certain if they can actually cover them over, but they might. And this is a stick that I put in, and it was approximately an 18-inch stick, and as you can see, it sunk pretty deep. And this is where the bulk of the complex will be, within 100 feet of Crandall Park and Cider Mill Road. And as you can see, once again, it's very sloping. So it would be very high for an additional 65-foot building height. Here we have a stream that goes through the property. This stream is actually going to be on the very far edge of the apartments. It's going to be the dividing line between the apartments and the proposed hotel. Now, of course, this is going to have a road over it. And this is another view of the stream. And on this particular sketch, I circled the yellow the area that is currently the stream that they're going to remake into a landscaped decorative area. And the road is going to go right beside it. Okay, this is looking from the stream, looking up the hill. This is where the hotel will be, just beyond these trees. And once again, going up to the hill, to the trees, this is the stream looking down from the trees. Now this is looking out to where the road will come in from 195. The road is proposed to begin at Cider Mill Road, curve around the development, and come out on Route 195. And it will divide the hotel from the apartments. This is looking from the proposed road to the back of Subway and the current plaza that exists there. And when you turn around, this is where the hotel will be. Now, this is behind the mobile station, which will be hinging pretty much on the parking lot. I guess, the parking lot is going to be kind of like there. And this sketch kind of gives you an idea of how it's going to be configured. The mobile station is you're looking from 195, and you can see the mobile station is going to be near the base of the sketch here, and to the left of it is where the road begins, with the apartments to the right, and the road comes up to where the hotel is going to be. And as you can see, parking is going to be all behind both the mobile station and the current existing plaza. These are just pictures of the encroaching wetlands. Basically, all of this area was fill from when they created the highway. And you can see some of the topography is obviously the fill is ending and it becomes wetlands. The issue here is that the wetlands, which are all part of Tolland Marsh, are encroaching upon the filled area, which is the current commercial area that they're trying to put these things on. I believe that there's a time issue here, because as the wetlands encroach further and further and dig more of the fill away, there's less commercial property available. So currently, because of the fact that the commercial property has been kind of eroded by the advancing marsh that at one time used to be in this area, then it got filled when they put the highway in, and now it's coming back. They need to get this project done before any more of the marsh finds its way into this commercial property. And I believe that that's the main reason why they are so, why the town is so intent on getting this project done. As you know, that the wetlands are supposed to be protected, and if the wetlands take up more room, then the commercial property will be reduced. And this is the reason why they're trying to compress so much called high density development into such a small area, because at one time it was larger and now it's grown a little bit smaller because the marsh is working its way back in. I do hope that people will come to the hearing on April 25th at Tolland High School to listen to the zoning board and what they have to say regarding this development. It's going to be a hearing regarding the zoning changes, including currently 32 feet to 68 feet, I believe, in height of the building, which allows for 5 stories, as well as changing it from 200 feet to 300 feet length of buildings. Setbacks are going to be reduced to 25 feet in this area, and distance between buildings is also going to be reduced in order to fit this large development on this rather small piece of property. So, Tolland High School, April 25th, which is Monday, 2016, at 7 p.m. Please come by and voice your opinions of what you feel this development will do for the town of Tolland. Thank you, and I hope to see you Monday night.